Hey guys, how's it going? It's Friday afternoon. I'm kind of shooting two videos at the same time here, so bear with me. I hope I don't screw this up. Anyway, we're going to be on the Fargo today. I really got to get my ass moving on this thing. It's going to be kind of like the Karate Kid, you know, but instead of wax on, wax off, it's going to be doors on, doors off, doors on, doors off. And I'll show you what's going on with that in a few minutes. Yeah, I really want to get this thing in primer. I've got one other little job that I've got to get out of here first, but this is getting close. I've got everything fitting kind of flush right now. A little bit more work to do on the bottom panel here, but not a ton. But it's coming along. It's coming out nicely, and I've still got a bunch of work to do on the inside of the doors as well. So that's why they're going to be on and off a couple of times. So yeah, stick around. Might as well just get to it. All right. So I've got everything nice and flush right now. It just needs to be, you know, finished, smoothed out. But what I need to do is pull these doors off. I've got to clean up all the lumps and chunks and stuff that's inside the jambs. You can see how inconsistent the gap is. That's just mud built up from, you know, spreading it out flush on both at the same time. Same with the bottom. So we got to clean all of this up, get it all nice. So for that, I got to pull the doors off. And once I get the jambs all cleaned up, the doors sanded, I also have to do some work on the inside of the doors. I'm going to have to put them back on again, check my gaps, make sure everything is good before I go ahead and prime. So I'm going to go ahead, open this door here. What I want to do is put in some kind of reference pins in my hinges. And I'll show you what that's all about. This side I don't have to worry about. The hinges are staying where they are. We're just going to pop out the hinge pins. So this door is good. Just this one I have to set up. So I'll show you that in a second. All right. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, let me move this a little bit. I'm going to drill a hole right through the jamb and the hinge at the same time, right through both hinges. That'll be a locate hole. So this will actually be, the drill bit itself will be my pin. Broken. Perfect. Sure, it'd be nice to have a bit that's sharp. See if I can find one. Unreal. Okay, I've drilled my hole through. And this bit will be my locating pin. So when I pull these bolts out, pull the door off, when I go to put it back in, this will be my marker. So once I get those holes lined up, we can bolt the door up. Should be right on the money. So I'll do the same thing down here. I'm also going to take my little grinder and put a line here, just so that I know I'm in the ballpark when I go to put my door back in. You know, I'll ride this edge here of the jamb. In fact, maybe I'll do that right now. Just got to give myself a little bit of room here. that. That way when I put my door in, I know how far in I have to go. And I won't be poking around this hole here for 4.5 hours trying to find it. So I'm going to do the same thing with the bottom one. Then we're going to pull the door off. Alright, so I'm waiting for the battery in my POS DeWalt cordless there to charge up. I got to get myself a Milwaukee set. Anyway, what's going on here? Well, that's a Model A engine. My chum dropped it off here 4 years ago. Hey, can you get this running? Yeah, bring me the parts. Okay. Never brought the parts. So, no generator, there's no coil, there's no starter, there's no distributor cap. The whole electrical system is missing. Anyway, I've moved this thing around 6 times in the last 2 weeks. He was supposed to come and get it a couple of weeks ago, never showed up. But that's okay. This will be the last time I move it. He's supposed to be coming here in a couple hours to pick it up. I'm going to get it front and center. It's in my way. If, for whatever reason, he doesn't show up, it's going outside anyway. It's going to go in the driveway. I'm done. This is a shop, not a storage facility. So I wanted to paint this fender, but I'm going to wait until this is gone. Because I'm just going to kick up dirt and dust and everything else. Plus, he's got to be able to back his truck right in here. So I'm going to move this stuff around, get the engine center in the garage here, and hopefully he shows up in a couple hours and gets it. And I'm just going to keep plugging away on this. I don't want to kick up a ton of dust until after I paint this and the paint is dry. So I'm kind of in a chicken and the egg thing here. It'd be nice to get this painted right away. But like I said, I'm going to have to wait until that engine is gone. So I'm going to move some stuff around and get her done. Alright, so I got that Model A engine front and center ready to go. So apparently he's on his way in an hour or so. You know, this cherry picker, a bit of a story. So I go to Princess Auto because I needed one. And this was a 3-ton. So I'm looking at it, and the kid's there. He comes up to me and he says, yeah, they don't really lift anything. I said, well, that's not much good, is it? He goes, no. I said, well, there's this one here, didn't have a cylinder. It was missing. I said, well, how much for this one with no cylinder? The kid says, well, let me go get my boss. So anyway, the assistant manager comes over. I end up picking it up for $50, no cylinder. So I go over to where the hydraulic jacks are, and I got an 8-ton jack, and it was on the clearance rack for $60. So for $110, I got a cherry picker, 8-ton, and it, you know, I've picked up small block, big blocks, my big block Chevy, big block Mopar, no problem. This thing picks up any engine I need. So yeah, $110 for a good cherry picker. Awesome. Anyway, I'm going to get back on this thing here. All right, so the holes are drilled, pins are in. So I've tagged them top and bottom because these bits aren't exactly the same size. I've also scored a little line with my grinder on the hinge. So yeah, I can take these doors off, or this door off for sure. Probably take them both off, clean up all the jams and all the mud and crap that's there. And I still have a ton of work to do on the inside of this thing. So I've got to get that done as well. But when it's time to put it in, these pins will line it up and it should go in, it will go in exactly where it is now. So my line shouldn't change. It's going to be on and off a couple times. After I clean it all up, I want to check my gaps. And yeah, so ready to rock and roll. I guess I'll pop these doors out now. All right. By the way, up here in Canada, this is Thanksgiving weekend. know my American friends do it in November, but we're weird that way. Okay. Oh. All right. The other ones just pop the pins out and easy peasy. All right. So I've already started cleaning up here. I got huge gobs of mud, you know, all around there. It's all got to come out. So I'm going to use this to start. And then we'll fine tune it by hand. Hey, waiting for that to shut off. Anyway, once I get all the big gobs off, I'm going to skim this nice and tight to smooth it right out all the way around. And give it one more quick sand, do a bit of a bevel on it, and then we'll be ready to fit the doors and check the gaps. So yeah, I'm going to carry on. When I'm ready to skim that out, we'll come back. Okay, so I mixed up a little bit of mud here. Let's smooth these right out. Okay. It's stiff on me. Crap. It's too much. Okay, so I got it all finished all the rest of the way around. I hate wasting material like that, but that was my bad. I probably went a little heavy on the hardener. Anyway, I'm going to finish smoothing this out as well. Give it a one skim here. It's going to need some more here. And then we're ready to sand all the way around. There's some more filler that's going to be needed down here just to straighten it out now. At this point, it's pretty close. But yeah, probably go at it with the machine rather than by hand. And then we'll just skim it until it's nice and smooth and straight. And then hopefully get my doors set up on sawhorses so I can finish welding on it and do whatever putty work I need to do on the inside and the outside, sand it all. Then I'll hang the doors again, check the gaps, make sure they're good, make any adjustments I have to with sandpaper probably, and yeah, then take them off to prime them and prime all in here. So that's the plan. I'm not gonna have time for all of that in this video, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So you don't need to see me sanding for hours anyhow. I know guys have already expressed their thoughts on watching me sand, so I'm not going to put you through that. But so there you go. It's moving right along. Hopefully this will be done before the end of the weekend. All right, so there we go. Couple things here. So I want to finish off all the sanding on the back of the truck here if I can. Well, I can. Just got to put the time in. I also want to get the dash all sanded and done, finished. And that's all ready to be primed. I got to pull the front doors off to prime the jambs and all that in there, and the inside of the doors as well. So, and I still have a bunch of sanding to do on the doors themselves in the rear. not a crazy amount, but I do have the inside of that panel to finish welding, and I got to do some smooth it out on that. So there's still a fair amount of work left yet before I prime, but I'm hoping to have it all done by the end of the long weekend. Like I said, it's Thanksgiving, so tomorrow's kind of shot. Well, not really. I just got to go in and eat some turkey, that's all. doesn't ruin my whole day. So anyway, yeah. Also, guy's on his way here to pick up that Model A engine, I think. He might be a little mad at me because I told him if he didn't show up, I was going to throw it outside. But I'll calm him down when he gets here. I owe him a favor anyway. What else? Oh, I've got a fender I got to paint for the 37 Pontiac. It's a blend. That'll be the next video. I'm not sure if I've shown a blend before or not, but yeah, we'll blend in the color and then clear coat the fender. It's ready to go. I just got a little bit of sanding to do. Tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day, perfect day for painting, and throw it out in the sun and let the sun do its thing. Yeah, so once I get this thing all in primer, should be early this coming week. Got to block the roof, block the dash, and get paint on it. And then, because I'm going to be taking the wheels off and dropping this thing down right on the ground to do the roof. We'll mask off the roof after and the dash, and then block the rest of the truck, put it back on its wheels, and paint the whole truck, doors inside and out. Once everything sets, hang the doors, and this thing should be ready to go. So I'm really looking forward to that because I want to get my 56 in here and straighten out my yard a little bit before the snow flies, which could be any time. I mean, this is Northern Ontario. Could snow on, be 70 degrees tomorrow and snow on Tuesday. So I don't know. So right now I'm kind of playing Russian roulette here with the weather. I get dinged every year. I'm telling you, it's awful. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. And yeah, if you like the content, please subscribe. Like the video. Don't be shy. Leave comments down below. I know a lot of guys are anxious to see me back on the 56. I'm anxious as well. That's my car, and I really would like to get some stuff done on it. But this has got to go first, so I can bring it in here. And once it's in for the winter. So, yeah, cool. So, like I said, yeah, leave comments. Let me know what you're thinking, what you think of the Fargo, and my plan. Yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.